Hey Bill, this video's for you. Bill and BJ, excuse me. So the leaks in the front hatch were coming from the front hatch. All these holes were cracked and this opening doesn't even really fit the window. You can see the witness mark where it barely catches over here. So this needs to be brought in. I mean, it's like this opening is like 1.25 inches too wide and 1 inch too tall, and these radiuses are too small. They need to be bigger. So I'm going to rebuild this whole section here, so I can have new holes to attach the window to, and it'll fit. And all the core was rotten in there. It was all wet and completely shot. So I had to dig that out. I'm gonna re-core that, but thankfully it's dry up here. And thankfully again, this part was just, this is just, what's the word? Just visual. It's not, there's no rotten core. So next thing, the water leak in the bathroom. It was somewhat from the window, but right there, those guys were what was really leaking. I came to the boat one night when it was pouring rain and turned on my flashlight and spied on the leaks. So, let me see here. The motoring issue was because the rear motor mount, sorry, the boat is a mess. I love this boat, by the way, so I cannot wait to get it back in the water. Let me show you the motor mount real quick. So there's the front right motor mount, and you can see the nut and bolts. So this back rear motor mount, there was no nut here. There was no nut on that bolt, and back there, there's still no nut. That bolt doesn't even, the bolt's too short to even fit through that hole right there. So this rear motor mount was just basically, it was basically just a spacer. It wasn't holding anything down. So I'm hoping that as RPM and force on the system increased, it started to move a little bit, which caused the motoring issues. So I think that one is solved. I'm not 100% certain. I got the inlet pipe on there, as I showed you a while ago. I had to toss out the cushions. I made templates of them. They smelled like diesel. The boat still really stinks like diesel pretty bad. I really don't know. One of my next steps is going to be, do it section at a time, kind of like buffing the boat. Saturate it with vinegar and water and soap, and then take one of those gentle brushes that you put on a drill and scrub it gently so it doesn't make it all fuzzy, and then shop vac it out. Do that to all the carpet, and hopefully that'll take the diesel smell out. So the worst job on the boat is finished. Oh God, it was disgusting. This compartment in here was where the that bladder was coming from the toilet. So yeah, it's gone. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I've got a porta potty from my last my power boat, that 23-foot Wellcraft I had. I forgot I had it and never gave it to the next owner. So there's the water tank right there. I'm I'm not sure. I can't get it out to clean it or anything, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So, yeah, so this is how I got to those through hull openings up at the top. I had to take the hoses off of them, so yeah, I ended up rebedding those last week. So what else? I don't know. Oh, the motor, the alignment of the on an inboard, you've got the propeller shaft coming in, and that is fixed, and you need to align the engine to the propeller shaft, and that was off, not horribly, but it was definitely a little off. So that could have been adding to the propulsion issues. Yeah, so just getting all these projects done. Yeah, I got to tear this out because it's all rotten. And yeah, I got this done. I've got to finish cutting that out and make it clean. There was a lot of water in this boat, so, and it's strange because the bilge doesn't centralize. There's 3 separate sections of water in this boat, the way it was designed. So water sits up here, water sits above the keel, and then water sits back there. It's really kind of strange how they're not connected. So, and that's nothing that anyone did, it's just the way it was designed. So the next thing is to pull the rudder, which yeah, the rudder looks good, but the rudder shaft is bent. So that is the next job. I am going to, oh, then after that, buff and polish the hull. I found that cracked stanchion. Thank you for buying the new one. I removed that one. It's actually right there. That cracked one. See, it's cracked right there. I'm guessing that's why you bought the new one. So thank you again for that. And yeah, everything looks good. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure everything was good before I brought my daughters on the boat, and so pulled it back out and just getting a lot of stuff done. So thank you guys very much again for this boat. And next time I send you a video, this work will be done. The boat will be polished and organized and in the water and have my daughters on it. So okay, well, thank you again. Take care.